Hello everybody out there in the music community. This is Micro Soldier 777. I trust you guys all have a great Christmas, and I'm going to be showing a Christmas edition coming up of albums I got in the mail. But right now I want to show my ranking of the 11 albums I have from the year 2022. It took me a while to work on this, and life got in the way. And I was trying to shoot to air this in November. Like I said, life got in the way and you get a chance, and this is a tough ranking to do, because I got 11 great albums for 2022. Usually I only get like probably 3, 4, 5 new albums for a certain year. But this year, 2022 was a great year for music. It looks like 2023 should be a good year as well, because I got 5 new releases so far, and I'm going to be getting at least 2 or 3 more as well released in that year. So it looks like 2023 should be a good year as well, and I'll show that later on in the new year as I get the releases in that I want to get for 2023. So, but for now, let's focus on year 2022 and my rankings, my thoughts on each album. Let's get right to it. So first off, we have John Elepante, The Amazing Grace, and this is a good album. Half is more mellow and ballads, but the rest, about 6 songs, are more rockin', more rockier and atmospheric. As we know, the one released back in 2014, the last one, Movie to Sun, was more of a hard rocker type of album for the most part. But this one, he takes more of a mellow direction on some of the songs. Great album. Gave this a 73%, and just come at number 11. And like, for example, songs like Time Machine and Little Brown Book are the standard tracks in my opinion. And it's got the atmospheric Save of Grace short version and long version, which kind of got that Pink Floydy feel to it. So there you have it. John Elepante, The Amazing Grace, coming at number 11. Next up, we have an all-star lineup band, which is Union Saints, One More Shot. As you may know, it consists of members from 3 bands: Deliverance with John Knox, who's also in Deliverance of Whiteheart, Billy Smiley from Whiteheart, and John Slitch from Petra, of course. And it's got a lot of great songs. As you may know, this got more of a southern rock, hard rock feel to this album, which I find great. Also got that cool worship music called God of Wonders, and I believe that was on the Two Gods from Petra album as well, which came in 2007. Great worship song as well. So Union Saints, One More Shot. I gave that one a 75%. Great album. Next up, we have a power metal, proggy type album, which is Seventh Servant, The Tree of Life. This is mostly power metal with flourishes of a little bit of speed metal and prog metal mixing with as well. I got this ranked at number 9 at 75%. Now, what I find with this one is that, as you may know, this is based on the book of Revelation, the 7 churches. But for some weird reason, he mentions, as far as I know, 6 churches, unless I'm missing something here. He didn't mention, as far as I know, 1 church. And I find the song Open Door, is 16 minutes and 3 seconds long. And he discussed the 3 churches, I believe, in that album, in that song. I think he should have split up that song into 3 parts. And named it by the church, or call it part 1, 2, and 3, in my opinion, because one of the churches, one of the sections, I believe, one of the churches is more of a acoustic, more melodic part to the song. So if he would have made it to a 10-song album versus 8-song album, I think would have jived a bit better with me, in my opinion, and with a lot of other people. As you may know, it features John Gritty from Ice Earth. I believe he was with Ice Earth in the early days. Yeah, so this is Seventh Servant, Tree of Life, and I ranked this at number 9. There you have it. Next up, we have a band, one of the Christian Lilligren's band from Narnia, Flames of Fire. It has 9 songs. Of course, the first track and last track is outros and intros. So it technically has 7 songs of regular full-length songs. Great melodic power metal album. I rank this at 75% and number 8. Next up, we have Angelic Forces, which is a band from the Netherlands. It's the first album. Great melodic power metal. Sort of goes into a little bit in the speed metal category a little tiny bit, but mostly power metal. A band from the Netherlands, and it's the first full-length album. And I rank this at 77%. Only thing I find with this album is that I believe the music kind of overpowers the voice a bit, and the voice I find sometimes a bit strained. But other than that, it's a great melodic power metal album. You know, similar to other bands like Iron Maiden, Judas Priest. I hear a lot of that influence and style into the music. A lot of European style of melodic metal bands as well. So there you have it, Angelic Forces, Rise. Coming at number 7, and I rank this at 77%. Next up, we have an all-star lineup featuring 2 or 3 bands called Iconic Second Skin. It's a Frontiers Records album, and it features, for example, Michael Sweet from Striper, and Joel Hostra and Tommy Aldridge from Whitesnake. And of course, with Joel Hostra playing guitars, I hear a heavy dose of Whitesnake style songwriting in this album. You know, at certain times you think you're listening to a Whitesnake album. That's how close it is to me. So this is Iconic. I rank this at about 81, 82%. A lot of songs are great. There's like a couple ballads on there and a couple of like top 40 hard rock songs. But for the most part, and the other 6-7 songs are in your face hard rock metal songs. Iconic Second Skin. I rank this at number 6 in my rankings. Next up, we have Reign of Glory, which features Roger Dale Martin from Vengeance, and Robin Kalbasari from Die Happy Fear Not. Reign of Glory, I Will Bow's Call. And I gave this a solid 80%. And a lot of great songs. And this is 1, 2, and not too fussed about, but the other 8 songs pretty much really good. Yeah, so first 2 tracks starting off the album, Forever and Ever, Welcome to Reality. Great songs. Got a sort of a great ballad called Love Came to Die. Kind of reminds you of Journey of Whitesnake in terms of the flair of the ballad. I believe they had a video on that one called Love Came to Die and Welcome to Reality. That's 2 songs you'll see on YouTube with videos. I believe Welcome to Reality is a lyric video, and Love Came to Die is a regular video. So Reign of Glory, I Will Bow came in at number 5 at 80%. Next up, we have more of another Southern rock, hard rock album from Fear Not called Fields of Sorrow. Great album. I believe this went over well with the fans. I believe Rock's Records sold out, and I think they got a second edition printing of this CD. That's how fast it sold. Great album. Fear Not. This also came in sold 80%. 80%. There's a lot of good songs in this one. Join Together, Black Soul, Sunshine, Beautifully Broken. I think Beautifully Broken is my favorite song on the album. Into the Grave. American Prayer is more of a sober type of tune. Yeah, God's Country, also a great tune as well. A lot of good songs in this one. The EP to me was okay, but man, this sort of harkens back to the roots, back to the first Fear Not album, came out in '93, man. This is a good album, Fear Not, and got the strong Southern rock flair to me, which I love the Southern rock style. Fear Not, Fields of Sorrow, great album. I love to see more of this style from them. Hopefully they'll come out more in the future. Okay, we're down to my top 3 rankings, and you might find something different about these, what I'm about to say. Okay, first we have Saint at number 3. Yeah, number 3. And I gave this about 82%. Great album, man. I think this is better than the last one, The Calf. More stronger album, but The Calf is good too. And I think it's way better than the one before those, Browser Gate. Great album. There's probably one or two I'm not too fussy about, but all the rest, man, is solid, in-your-face, pounding power metal. Not far off from Accept and Judas Priest. I hear bits of those in this album. Great album. And their new singer, what's his name? David Nelson. Oh man, what a powerhouse vocalist, man. Awesome. So Saint Heavenfell coming at number 3 on this one. So there you have it. Next up is, this album's a grower to me, and I thought this album was going to be lower, but I'm surprised it ranked this high. Here is Stryper, The Final Battle. Now, Stryper's my favorite band, and when the album came out last year, I kind of liked it, but it had, like, to me, it had 6-7 strong songs. The rest were okay, but those that were okay grew on me. One example would be Same Old Story. That song grew on me a fair bit, and some other ones as well. I mean, got great heavy hitters. My favorite ones are Transgressor, See No Evil, Ash to Ashes, are 3 songs that stand out to me. Also Rise to the Call and A Way of Truth to Life. They're probably stronger songs, but the ones that were weaker to me back when I came out last fall of 2022 really grew on me a lot, and I like this album much more than I did when I first heard it. And usually when I hear a Stryper album, I like it right away, for the most part. Like, I mean, especially what they've been coming up with since 2013, like No More Hell to Pay, Fallen, GDE, and the other one, Commute 2020. I'm blanking out here. When I'm talking about, one Commute 2020, I can't remember the name of it now. These are like right away. This one was a grower to me, and I must say I do like this much better than before. This is Stryper, The Final Battle, great album, and I gave this an 85% on this one. So I gave room for. I try to be unbiased, even though they're my favorite band, but let's say I think 85% is a good way to rank this album. The last, but not least, I ranked this album at 89%. Maybe I was a little bit generous, maybe not, I don't know. I think if I were to rethink it, maybe I would lower it a bit. But right now I give it 89%, and with 8 of the 9 songs are really good. One song's a bit weak in my opinion, but all the other songs are good. Here we have Les Carlson, He's Coming. That is my ` album of 2022. What a great album, man. I guess with the passing of Kevin Whistler back a year or two ago, and then the recent passing of Michael Bloodgood there a while back, a few months back, we kind of wonder what's going to happen with Bloodgood, or at least a Bloodgood camp with that circle of musicians. But man, Les Carlson came up with a strong album, man. I'm glad he did, and more power to him. And used the same players with I was in Bloodgood through his history. Some of the same players on this album. They were involved in this album in some respect, other major and minor roles, which of course being Craig Church was a rhythm guitar player for Bloodgood for a while. David Zafiro did some work. Fox and Paul Jackson. They all worked and stepped up to the plate to help Les Carlson and put out a great album. Of course, his wife Joyce Carlson helped it as well, and she sang on a track called Return Me to the Fire. And man, she has an incredible voice, man. What an awesome voice. The song has 9 songs, and I believe it comes out to be just about 40 minutes long. I think too, where when I saw past interviews on him on the album, I think they had to raise money for this album, and I think if he had more money, he would probably put another track. But I guess due to time constraints and money constraints, he kept it 9 songs, which is fine. I mean, I know one song, which is called The River. It was about his daughter, granddaughter, who had a health scare. That's a long song, so it kind of makes up for that. So, like, I Want to Know You, Scars, Jesus Freak Show, Faith is Tested, He's Coming. They're my favorite songs in the album. It also has a lyric, and this is one of my favorite lyrics, and kind of the goosebump lyrics. And in the lyrics it says, "The hand who created stars still has scars." Man, what a lyric! I'm gonna repeat it one more time. The hand that created stars still has scars. Man, I mean, we all go to heaven. We're gonna see the scars that's on his body that he went through for us through his sacrifice. And man, what a strong lyrics. But man, what an album! I hope Les Carlson, even though he's up there in years, come out with a couple more albums while he's got his health. I hope he does, man. And what a great voice! His voice, oh my, it's a powerful voice. And this kind of reminds me of the Bloodgood Out of Darkness period. That's what it reminds me of. Very strong album. So Les Carlson, He's Coming. I ranked this number 1, and I gave it 89%. There you have it. All right, folks, there you have it. That's my ranking for 2022. Later on next year, I'm going to do a ranking for 2023. Later on next year, as I get more albums in. I got a lot of great releases to show you, and a few so far. I got 5 right now, and I think it's going to grow next year as more, as I come to more realization of what's out there and that kind of stuff, and do some research and that kind of thing. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll be posting this online soon, and maybe in a day or two, and show you what I got for Christmas. Have a great day. All the best. Bye now.